I'm Matt, you're watching KJACK Radio. Today we're here with Interwave at VIVA PHX Festival. You guys want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. I'm Cruz and I play the keyboards. I'm J3.
I'm E-Tron.
Pablo. Alright, so I want to ask, how did you guys come up with the name Interwave? Where did that name come from?
Well, that's a good question. We basically made a list of about like 200 names, and we're kind of showing them to friends and being like, well, you know, which one do y'all like the best, you know? So it's between this and something else that I won't reveal right now. So I think this was the better option.
Gotcha.
And then from there, it kind of gained its meaning through just playing a lot, and then kind of, you know, took a life of its own. But that's how it started. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And I read that you guys started off as a Christian rock band. I want to talk about that a little bit. How did you get from there to where you are now in the sound, the progression of sound that you guys went through?
The sound never changed. The sound is always, I mean, yes, changed, you know, obviously through the years. But, yeah, you know, you start off, you know, where you grew up and where your family's at. That's, we kind of took it from there, and things changed over the years, and became ourselves and had our own way of thinking and living. And, yeah, but, you know, the way we wrote and sounded has always been kind of the same.
Okay. So you guys currently right now, you're on the tour celebrating the 10 years of
Sun Transmission.
Sun Transmission. Today's been a long day. Sun Transmission. What album or what impact has that album had on you guys throughout the years?
I think it opened a lot of, actually I don't remember really, but we started playing a lot of shows around the time that it was being made. And we weren't playing any shows at all at some point, and all of a sudden just one show came in, and then like a plethora of shows just happened throughout like a 2-year, 3-year period of every weekend going to play like 2-3 shows a weekend kind of thing. And I think that album really like solidified like a live approach to the music, and then that was a sort of like jumping point for the next album, Underwater Pipe Dreams. So
Gotcha. Okay. Playing this album for 10 years, have your thoughts about it changed at all? Like, have you thought about like how you perceive that album throughout the years? Has it changed at all?
Yes, it's changed a lot. We're actually wrapping up mixing for our next album, and we've tried all these different techniques with recording and recording the whole thing with tape, and I feel like we've definitely leveled up a lot when it comes to the production. And I think at the time when we were making this, I'd mixed it, and I thought I was doing a lot crazier, intense stuff then, and I opened up those sessions, and it was pretty bare bones, like pretty amateur, you know. But I think that has its charm, you know. So I think for me, it's like it has its charm in being a little bit underproduced, a little bit raw, for as mechanical as it is.
Yeah. Do you want to reveal the title of that, or is that a secret for now?
That's a secret for now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but soon. Soon enough. Yeah.
All right. And you mentioned recording to tape, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why record to tape instead of digital? Like, why'd you want to do it?
Because it's harder.
well, I think a lot of it comes from like we like doing things how things were always done. A lot of our favorite records were done onto tape, kind of the same way that like our favorite films were made with film and stuff. So it's kind of calling back to like the stuff that really inspires us and kind of working with that workflow and that mindset.
Okay, I got you. For Sun Transmission, was there any like movies that helped inspire the making of that album at all? Any cinema?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Blade Runner, for sure. Okay. Blade Runner also inspired in part 3. It's kind of been like a constant inspiration, I feel like, but definitely a lot of sci-fi. Yeah, when we were making it, I kind of wanted it to feel, especially with the album art, to feel like a movie poster.
Yeah.
And I think 2001: A Space Odyssey, you know, classics, you know, really inspired the vibe and sounds in some way. I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly how, right? But Yeah.
Looking back on it now, from each of the members, how would you describe Sun Transmission in one word?
Yeah, for me, classic.
Oh.
Fun.
Nostalgic.
Mechanical.
Okay, good picks, good picks. And to end our interview on a high note, what's been the best part of your year so far?
Writing the new album.
Yeah. I think writing the new album as well for me, but we did a show at the Ford in LA, and that was a very special show because we played the album in its entirety.
Yeah.
And so many friends and family were there and fans from like way back in the day, so it was pretty special. Yeah.
That's awesome. If you're watching KJACK Radio, thanks for watching.